The Zephyrian security checkpoint hummed with the usual efficiency of 1,000 processed beings per cycle. Arya stood at her scanner station, her 4 eyes tracking the endless stream of travelers passing through the Nexus Prime spaceport. In her 3 decades of service, she had seen everything, or so she thought. The human approached her station with an easy confidence that immediately caught her attention. Kevin was his name according to the preliminary scan. He wore simple civilian clothes, a faded jacket, worn pants, and boots that had seen better days. Nothing remarkable. Nothing threatening. Just another drifter moving through the galaxy's busiest transit hub. Identification and travel documents, Arya requested in Standard Galactic, her translator chip converting her native clicks and chirps into comprehensible speech. Kevin smiled and placed his palm on the reader. Just passing through to the outer colonies. Got work lined up on Kepler 442. Arya initiated the standard scan. The holographic display flickered to life, showing basic biometric data. Human, male, age, 32 standard years. No criminal record. No outstanding warrants. Everything appeared normal until the deep tissue scanner passed over his left forearm. The system stuttered. Arya's antenna twitched in confusion as error codes began cascading across her screen. She had never seen this particular combination of symbols before. The scanner was detecting something beneath Kevin's skin, something that shouldn't be there. Sir, please remain still. There seems to be an anomaly. Kevin's expression didn't change, but Arya noticed the subtle tension that crept into his shoulders. She ran the scanner again, this time focusing on the specific area. The machine whirred, processing, analyzing, and then crashed. The entire security terminal went dark. Not just her station. Every scanner in a 50-meter radius simultaneously shut down. Emergency lights flickered on as backup systems struggled to compensate. Arya felt her respiratory slits constrict in alarm. In 30 years, she had never seen a system-wide failure. "What did you do?" she demanded, her hand moving instinctively toward the plasma restraints at her belt. "Nothing," Kevin said calmly, though his eyes now scanned the area with a precision that contradicted his casual demeanor. "But you should probably step back from that terminal." Before Arya could respond, her supervisor, a hulking Craxian named Thors, rushed over with 4 armed guards. "What's happening here?" "Who crashed the system?" Arya pointed a trembling appendage at Kevin. "This human. I was scanning him and everything just stopped." Thors' 6 eyes narrowed dangerously. "Bring him to interrogation, now." The guards moved to flank Kevin, their weapons trained but not yet aimed. Kevin raised his hand slowly, cooperatively. "I think there's been a misunderstanding." "Move," Thors growled. They escorted him to a reinforced holding room deep within the security complex. Arya followed, her curiosity overwhelming her better judgment. Thors ordered the technicians to bring in an isolated scanner, one not connected to the main network. "What's on your arm?" Thors demanded. Kevin sighed. "A tattoo. Got it a long time ago." "Show me." Kevin rolled up his sleeve, revealing his left forearm. At first glance, it appeared to be a simple black tattoo, geometric patterns interwoven with what looked like Earth script. But when the isolated scanner passed over it, the display erupted with data. Arya watched in stunned silence as layers upon layers of encrypted information began to decode. Military service records, combat deployments, classified mission logs. Each layer required higher and higher security clearance to access. The scanner kept climbing through classification levels: confidential, secret, top secret, black ops, and then error. Military record above clearance level authorization required. Council of Species Security. Directorate warning. Subject classified as redacted. The room fell silent. Thors' scales had gone pale. Arya felt her 3 hearts hammering in her chest cavity. The Council of Species Security Directorate was the highest military authority in known space, overseeing threats that could destabilize entire sectors. What are you?" Thors whispered. Kevin lowered his sleeve, his expression weary. "Someone who just wanted to get to Kepler 442 and fix some terraforming equipment." "That tattoo," Arya found her voice. "It's not just ink, is it?" "No," Kevin admitted. "It's a biocrystalline data storage matrix. Every soldier in my unit got one. Our service records, mission parameters, classified intelligence, all encoded at the molecular level. Theoretically unhackable, definitely not meant to be scanned by civilian equipment. Your unit? Thors asked, though his tone suggested he already knew the answer. Kevin met his gaze steadily. First Human Contact War Division. We were the ones they sent when negotiations failed. When entire species decided humanity was easy prey, when pirates thought Earth colonies were soft targets. He paused. We changed their minds. The stories were legend throughout the galaxy. When humanity had first ventured into the stars 70 years ago, they had been tested by every predatory species in the known sectors. The humans were new, seemingly weak, without natural armor or multiple limbs. Easy victims, until they weren't. The First Human Contact War Division had earned a reputation that made even the most aggressive species reconsider. They didn't just fight, they adapted, innovated, and won battles that should have been impossible. Their tactics were studied in military academies. Their victories had become cautionary tales. And then 20 years ago, the wars had ended. Peace treaties were signed. The division was quietly disbanded, its members released back into civilian life with their records sealed at the highest levels. You're supposed to be ghosts, Arya breathed. The council buried all records of your unit. They tried, Kevin said with a slight smile. But they couldn't erase what's written into our DNA. We wear our history, quite literally. Thors made a decision. He deactivated the scanner and stepped back. Your documents are in order. You're free to go. Just like that? Arya asked, incredulous. Just like that, Thors confirmed, his voice firm. This human has clearances I can't even comprehend. If the council wanted us to know about him, they would have told us. We're not equipped and frankly not paid enough to deal with whatever is encoded in that tattoo. Kevin stood, rolling his sleeve back down. Appreciate the understanding. As he moved toward the door, Arya couldn't help herself. The battles you fought, were they really as impossible as the stories say? Kevin paused, glancing back. For just a moment she saw something ancient and tired in his eyes, the weight of memories that no database could fully capture. The universe thought humans would be easy to break, he said quietly. We taught them different. Not because we're stronger or smarter, but because we refuse to accept that something is impossible. We look at the unwinnable scenario and ask, how do we win anyway? He left without another word, disappearing into the crowded spaceport. Arya watched him go. This unremarkable-looking human carrying secrets that could crash entire networks. The scanners came back online 15 minutes later, their logs mysteriously empty of the incident. Arya returned to her station, processing the endless stream of travelers. But for the rest of her shift and for many days after, she found herself wondering how many other humans walked past her daily, carrying histories too classified for the galaxy to know, and she wondered what other lessons humanity had taught the stars.